Pilates workout, glutes on fire. Let's start laying down on your back, keeping your feet hip-width apart, and then focus on the powerhouse. Activate navel to the spine. Exhale, slowly roll up into your shoulder bridge. Inhale, roll back down onto the mat. Mobilizing the spine while you're working your glutes and your lower back. Feet are parallel, hip-width apart, keeping your lower legs parallel, and then squeeze your glutes, lifting the hip up as high as you can. We're doing 10 reps of everything, so keep going, squeezing, and then slowly rolling back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. In this workout, you have many different variations of our shoulder bridges. After we warmed up with the basic shoulder bridge, bring your feet together. You roll up and then you walk your feet onto your heel out towards the front of the mat. Walk the feet back. Keeping your hip up high, walking the feet forward and then back. You're taking 5 steps with the right foot leading. And then we're going to switch side, and now we're going to do 5 steps with our left foot leading. Make sure that your powerhouse is active, so you're stabilizing the hip while you're walking your feet out, out, and then in, in. Slowly roll back down onto the mat, pull your knees to your chest. Curl yourself into a little ball as you exhale, releasing tensions from the lower back. Then keeping the arms by your side, come on up into your shoulder bridge, and then lift the heels up. Lower back down. Exhale into your shoulder bridge, right heel, left heel, both heels down, roll back down. Inhale. Exhale, roll up, right heel, left heel, both heels up, and then heels down, placing your hip down. Up, up, both heels up, and rolling back down. Up, heel, heel, 2 heels, roll back down. Bringing the heels close to your glutes, come onto your tippy toes, and you're going to lift your hips up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Keep your heels nice and high, just stay on your tiptoes, and your heels are really close to your glutes. Lift as high as you can. If you can, bring your shoulder blades together as you're lifting. Each time you're coming up and squeeze, exhale. Give yourself a good stretch in your number 4 shape. Crossing the ankle over the knee, lifting the leg. And then switching the side, cross over, lift, pull close for a stretch. Then we're moving on, keeping this number 4 shape. Powerhouse active. You're going to come up into your shoulder bridge and then extend the leg and lower back down. And lift into your shoulder bridge. Straight leg, bend, lower down. 4 up, straight, lower down. 5 up, extend, bend, and lower. 6 up, bend, and touch. Keep the tempo, keeping the hip up, and then keep the leg straight, keep the tempo, lift your hip up and down. Then flex your foot, reach behind your thigh, pull it close, then pull the knee to the chest. Let's take it to the other side. Number 4 shape, active powerhouse. Lifting the hip into your shoulder bridge, extend the leg, bend and lower. Up, straight, bend and lower. Up, straight, bend and lower. Up, straight, bend, lower. Up, straight, bend, and lower. Going to tempo, touch, and extend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now hold the leg straight, lower the hip, up and down 5 times, barely touching the mat. And keep the leg straight, flex the foot, pull the straight leg closer, then bend the knee, pull the knee closer, then bring both knees to the chest, rock side to side. Now you're going to open your feet wide, all the way to the side of your mat. Also move your arms away from the side of your torso. Squeeze your glutes and lift up into your wide feet, shoulder bridge. Exhale, inhale, lower down. Squeeze it up nice and high, as high as you can with each exhale, making sure that when you're going down onto the mat, your lower back imprints. You're gonna keep your hip up nice and high and swing your hip side to side. While you're swinging in the center, of course, you can lower it down a bit, but try to swing it to the right and left, again, as high as you can. Then hold it as high as you can before you roll back down. Bring your feet together, but keep your knees wide. So you get your diamond shoulder bridge, squeezing the glutes up. Same thing, exhale as you come up, and inhale, lower down. You're going to have 10, so you're more than halfway. Squeeze up high, keeping the feet together and the knees wide open. Then hold it up high and then open and close the knees. Imagine you're pushing something between the knees as you close them together, squishing like a balloon between the knees. Then release, bring one knee to the chest, extend the other leg, and then switch the leg. Moving on, arms over the head, making it a little bit more difficult to come up into your shoulder bridge. Feet hip width apart, and you lift your right knee, touching it with your left hand. Keep the knee bent. Exhale as you pull it into the center, touching knee and hand together. As you lower the leg, you just barely touch the mat. Switch the side. Exhale, lift, keep up the tempo, touching opposite knee and hand together, right above the hip in the center. Slowly lower down, give yourself a full body stretch, arms over the head, legs down, straight. Then bring the feet back to hip width apart, arms still over the hand. Lift the right leg straight and then pull the knee above the hip as you're bringing the arms up towards the sky. As you extend the leg, it extends 45-degree angle. Exhale, bring it in the center. Inhale, reach and extend. Then hold the leg up straight, flex the foot, pull it down, point your foot and bring it up towards the sky. Hip stays nice and high. If it's too much for you, lower down the hip, imprint your lower back and do your leg pulls with the hip on the floor. Now let's switch, go to the other side. Lift the leg, pull the knee in and out. Arms up towards the sky and the knee bends as you bring it above the hip. Leg pulls from up 90 degree, down all the way to the floor. Flex the foot as you bring it down, point your toe as you lift it up. Keep your hips stable with your engaged core. Full body stretch, arms overhead, legs down, then knees to your chest. Roll yourself up. Well done.